So our plan for making a front sight is to take this nickeled, I'm not sure what the alloy is here, but it's some kind of a nickel alloy, and I'm going to slice off a chunk of this, and then I'm going to cut that in half. And this is a 3/4 inch diameter rod, and we'll take it over to our bandsaw and give ourselves a slice of that. I don't think you're helping out, Cat. Couple things. First, I probably should have left the sight this way, but I wanted to narrow it some, so I cheated and used the milling machine. I went down a bit too far and I got into the original sight. What is the original sight is pretty useless. I'm thinking I should just remove it in the first place or round it off. So this would have given a larger spot for soldering, probably more strength, and eliminated having to drill a hole in the sight for the original, which was a pain. So this is the way I would do it next time. Had a couple of days working on our front sight here. We'd Been a little less than that if the first one hadn't failed, because we soldered two nickels together, and I don't know what we were thinking about that when we went to solder it onto the peg that sticks up here. Of course, things fell apart on us, so we made a solid one of German silver. Here's the second target we shot with the gun out of the box. Nice group there. You'd say, well, what's the reason for putting the front sight on that gun? Well, the reason is because we were shooting at a point down here 2 inches, or a dot here 2 inches below the edge of the paper, and that at 21 yards give us about an 8-inch high group over the point of aim. I think at least in the 8-inch area, which out to 50 yards might be 16 inches. It's going to drop a little bit at that point, but 16 inches above point of aim at 50 yards is just not working out well. So we need to put a higher front sight on the gun, which we did. And our last two targets look more like this. Second to last target, we managed to surround the black here pretty well, and this one we're a little under. Turns out if you're underneath, that's okay. A lot of shooters, I'm holding a level front sight with the level of the top of the rear, but a lot of shooters will have a tendency to put too much front sight up. That's going to cause them to shoot higher, so we don't want to take any more off that front sight for that reason. So anyway, this is what we got after changing the front sight of the gun. The gun's been shooting really well. I haven't had any flyers out of probably 40 or more rounds. Haven't cleaned the barrel, been using lube on the end of the chambers, and it's starting to get a little bit stiff here. I noticed that when I dropped the hammer down in there, it's getting some falling build up between here and here, and I did actually get one misfire there. So time to call it quits and get this gun cleaned up. So I'm thinking, before I clean this gun up, I'd like to see if I can do any damage on some cans down there. So I set 3 of them up. Of course, I loaded 6. That should give me the edge, but you never know. Anyway, let's see if we can get lucky on 1 or 2 of them, or maybe even 3. Yeah, we'll get on and check out. We certainly opened up this can here. Well, I'd say it was hit about pretty much center. This Coke can did catch one. Well, I think it got nicked over here on the side too. One. Yeah, on that top one. And a nick on the side. This one certainly opened up. Again, that hit looks pretty centered. It appears I got one lonely percussion cap left in that, out of them 100 that I think that was a third. One left here. I think we're going to load up one more. We still got a Coke can down there. We might get lucky. Did hit it twice. Still got a little water in, I think, the bottom of it. So let's see if we can get lucky on this guy. Yep, we got lucky. Okay, now it's time to clean this gun up.